Coach, thank you very much for your time. Just concluded the game here in preparations for the GDL League, the upcoming GDL League. So far, how have your plans been like?
Look, the plans have been going well. I think one of the most important things in our setup, obviously, is working on the technical capacity of individuals and the squad as a whole. So in that regard, we are in good space right now. We should be ready to kick off.
Coach, we know that the focus is on development football, but obviously you also want to create that winning mentality. Last season, if I remember correctly, it was your under 15 boys that reached the final. This season, what do you plan to do in terms of improving, in terms of winning, still with the focus on development?
Look, it's a process. We've always believed that, we've always known that you work on certain things that influence, obviously, the results. And obviously, that winning mentality, it's influenced. Someone has got to taste success in order for them to want more. So it's important. It's about how do we get there, and this is where we are to say, with our teams, we've got to prepare them to be able to go out there, perform. So it's about performance most of the time. Good, consistent performances will take you through to making sure you get the result, the desired results, and this is how you get used to that. So we don't want to think about the results before consistency in terms of the performance.
Yes. Coach, as part of preparations and obviously strengthening your youth academy, you go around and recruit players. For this season, have you recruited the players, and when during that recruitment process, what exactly are you looking for when you recruit players for Sundowns youth structures?
Look, I think the first thing, like they say, it's potential. Obviously, potential, you can put a blanket on it and say it could be anything and everything that's related to someone's capacity to playing football. But at the end of the day, you've got to be able, when you speak of the inside, a bit of understanding and knowledge, form a better picture when you are in a situation in football, and obviously that technical acumen. We've got to have a base, a foundation, a good foundation.
For the season, what is your target? Are you winning it, or you just want to maybe reach the finals, or that's not too important, it's just development?
I think the most important thing is development, but obviously, as I said earlier, you've got to develop winners, that mentality, that culture of winning. So it's about patience, but that will pay off at the end of the day. So from our development, we just take them from all the aspects of all the factors that influence performance. We just take it to the next level, and the moment you take it to the next level, you know, like I said, the good consistent performances, they will bring results. If you execute from a technical point of view, if you execute very well during a match, you'll obviously be ahead of the next of the opponent.
Last one, Coach. The GDL League is a very important league in development in Gauteng. Do you think the standard there is good enough to challenge these players and develop them and take them to the next level?
Look, Gauteng, if this province is not the best in terms of providing that amount of resistance from tactical and all the other aspects, psychological, the other aspects of the game, then I think this is the place to be. Like I said, if it's not the best, it should be up there with another province. So it should be one of the best. Yes. But I believe it's the best. So this is the best place to be.
I've heard, maybe you'll correct me if I'm wrong, that Sundowns will be playing in the Bay Hill tournament. There's also engine towards the end of the year. How important are these competitions for the development of these young boys?
These competitions are very important for us because this is where we test in terms, especially psychologically, and obviously the technique part of it, the application, the tactics. So this is where we get to test, expose our boys to these challenges, these other challenges that are out there, but still teach them to still be able to go out there and execute, irrespective of the challenges, because the challenges will always be there. They'll come in a different form, but there will always be challenges, and we want them to be able to resist this kind of challenges, to be able to execute at the highest level, be clinical when it comes to the way we apply ourselves.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best for the upcoming season.
It's a pleasure, thank you.